if we're running with the ball on what we've talked about so far, then like that's all we need is like, hey, can we find 2 people who are available on this day to record for a couple hours?
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, and we don't need to do a whole big scheduling. Like, we're getting all 6 of our consistent people scheduled at the same time to do our actual play series. Like, come that's for this one day, record, have fun. We're doing a one shot, and then great. If you want to come back and do some more, we'll let you know when we're recording the next one.
We'll put you on the cast list. Like,
yeah, we'll do like an open casting call to be like,
keep your phones ready. You can be called at any time.
Like, this is what we're thinking of next. Like, you had an idea or I had an idea for a one shot. Like, let's figure out when would work. Okay, we're gonna do a Tuesday evening or something, and who's available, who likes the idea, who's available, who wants to be a part of it, sort of thing. We'll figure it out. You know, that's kind of, and also we can kind of be like, whose temperament kind of fits the vibe. Like who's like outrageous funny, who's kind of silly funny. Like, we've done like Candyland one shots, and so like certain people really shine during the Candyland one shots.
That's true,
yeah. When we've done our Christmas one shots, like other people have shined during that, and that's been really fun. And so we can kind of swap out cast members so that they're playing to their strengths.
Yeah, exactly.
And we can kind of change up the game, and so we can have just like a billion playlists of like, here's 4 videos of this and 4 videos of this and 4 videos of this. And
I mean, if we're thinking about this long term, that's just 12 one shots. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah. I if it's 4 videos, it's 4 videos, like 4 parts of one. So it's 3 one shots, you know, like each playlist can be a one shot that's spread out over the 4 videos. And just for the sake of like, we need to appease the algorithm and be posting frequently, and also just time that it takes to edit. Like, hey, okay, we're gonna split this up into 4 episodes, leave on a funny cliffhanger sort of thing. And then I want to cut out like recaps. Like, I feel like every D&D session starts with the DM monologuing a recap.
Oh yeah, that was lame.
And it's just like the longest portion of nothing happening. And I feel like I can cut together like a 30-second of like what previously happened the video before, right? And just like the reaction bits.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, like, if you just do like a cold open with something that happened in the episode, that's what I enjoy more personally as a viewer.
Okay. Yeah, that works too.
And then just be like, I guess I was thinking like you can do like, oh, welcome back, but I mean that's too much effort.
Yeah, we can literally just put text on the screen and be like, go back and watch part 1. Link below, sort of thing. Or
link
banner.
Right there!
Hey!
God, I can't wait for there to be nothing popping up every time we do that. Because there's nothing to show.
There will be something. I can't guarantee it'll be a banner.
Well, can you guarantee the eBay link to your... Right there, by the way.
Yeah. Maybe. I looked at the we have multiple screens showing what's happening. I looked at the wrong one. But
well, I keep looking at that one. I don't care that it's that one. I'm going to keep looking at this one.
I tried to put them as close as possible, but again, we're working with like cables that I already had on hand.
Shout out to this cable management.
Oh yeah,
shout out to the cable management.
It was so bad when I was doing my test recordings. Also, this little bump here is
it's been bothering me this whole time. But I wasn't going to say anything, so I'm glad you did. That looks so much better.
Whew.
See, there's that other one like in the front there, but it's too far away to fix it.
Yeah. Oh, you can see the little loop.
You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It's probably been cropped out this whole time, but I'll specifically cut out to the whole shot. So I see that one little loop.
Yeah, it's that right there.
Yep.
That's been making me mad.
Do you want to bother building like a homebrew world?
No. I think you make a town. I think you make a town and then maybe make a map.
Yeah.
And then
We could just say there is a town.
that's what I say. I'm really boring, right? So my brain is like, welcome to the town.
Yeah. That's cool. I don't mind that, actually. Like,
And it's
we
just
could
the town.
the town. The town doesn't have a name. It doesn't need a name.
No, it's the town.
Yeah. We're going to the tavern in the town.
I see. That for me, I'm not very good at naming things. So I don't
Me
really just
either.
name
Like, that's
things
the
what they
worst
are.
part of D&D.
My cat has a name, and I just call my cat Cat.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's totally fair. Totally fair.
This is Cat.
Yeah. Literally, I could come up with 200 characters. Don't make me come up with a name for any of
This
them,
is
please.
the Archer.
Yep.
This is the Necromancer.
Literally, when I'm building characters on D&D Beyond, I put a little emoji at the start of their name. So I'm just like, this is
The Tree.
yeah. There's a tree. It's probably a druid that has lots of nature spells, forest spells, grasping vine and plant growth and stuff like that.
So what's the spiky one? I don't know.
Spike growth.
Probably.
Yeah. I could do something really productive with the space in my brain.
Well, that's what this is.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm utilizing what has taken up that space, which
Yeah.
is D&D knowledge.
Mhm.
And if I didn't have all that D&D knowledge, I could probably do something else. But
Yeah, but
this
that's
is what I'm
not
doing.
fun.
This is fun. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Dude, this is fun. Like, if you're just like, oh, yeah, I can use all that space in my brain for the stock market. Like, yeah, you'd be like $4 million richer, but you'd be unhappy.
That's really fair. That's totally fair.
I'm like, that's so sick. You can totally, like, track the S&P 500 and why it works.
Yeah.
Or you can be like, hey, I have friends. So, I mean, I feel like there's a difference there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. No, I totally feel that. I like the town. I like just like keeping it vague and then filling it in as we go. Just
welcome
like
to another. Here we go into another day at the town.
Yeah.
Everything. See, at this point, my brain just fully like accepted that the town is like GTA 5. It's like Gotham. It's like you don't go to the town.
Yep. You at no point did you travel to the town. You just find yourself in the town. You have no prior memories. You're just in the town.
It's like the back rooms. You like no clip into the town.
Yeah. It's the scene that was cut out of the video game that's like hidden behind invisible walls, and somehow you dropped a potato on the one spot that would glitch you into the town.
You wake up with it. Oh, now I want to have a character that's very meta and knows that the town exists. It's like, no.
The town is like a Bethesda game. It's like not all there, but that's like part of the charm. I'm looking forward to making some stuff. We can start building out the town just as we're playing in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at most,
No
get, like,
complicated
a map
lore
with,
to learn.
buildings, and then eventually just like label the buildings based on what happens.
I would even just have nothing. Like we can just have like blank slate, and then session 1, it's like so
the town is like the universe, infinitely expanding.
like here's the tavern. And right.
And now it's there for the rest of time.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh yeah, we need to go down to the market, right, to find stuff. So okay, so then maybe like down over here, it's like, oh hey, here's like a nice little market stall. They're selling their goods. They got little boxes of produce over here. Great. Now the town has a tavern and a market. Cool.
Now they have to be named though.
No.
Oh.
Do they?
I like naming things.
Hold on, because I think that contradicts what you said earlier.
I suck at naming things, but I love giving like locations very specific names.
Okay, we can do that. We can build off of that.
But that's why I'm like, you have the town, but in the town you have Marnie's Beetroot Salon and soups.
And I think we can, like, if we're like doing your four goblins running a tavern, right?
It's got to have a name.
Right. Then you can come up with the name for the tavern.
Exactly.
Right? But everything around, like, it doesn't need to have a name until you go there. It doesn't exist until you go there.
Spawn at Oak's Ale and Shake. That's the name of the tavern.
We're gonna end up like the town is gonna have like a bunch of taverns and like not much else.
So here's the real goal.
Yeah.
Is we do this, and then it needs to be successful, so that the viewers can keep track if we don't have to.
Right. Like we end up with a wiki that has all of the lore.
I just want a list of every tavern that I make.
That'd be wild.
It's gonna be a session, but it's just gonna be me bringing you to every tavern. It's just gonna be a bar run if you guys go into every tavern.
That would be hilarious. That would be such a challenge as a DM, like to play every single barkeep on a pub crawl.
It's just a street of like bars, and then we see how far you can get before drunkenness 5.
Are you cool with being one of the DMs in rotation?
Yep.
Okay.
That sounds fun to me.
Do you happen to have an idea for a one shot?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But if you told me to, I can come up with a one shot on the fly. It might not be good, but I can do it. I mean, Goblin Tavern was made up on the spot.
That was fun.
So
that was fun. Yeah, it doesn't have to be on the spot. Also, doesn't have to be super planned. You know. Do you want to brainstorm some ideas, and then we'll kind of have a list to choose from?
Yeah, just of like one shots.
Yeah.
I'm writing down Goblin Tavern first.
Yeah, that's
cool.
There was an idea that I had a while back that I like didn't fit in a campaign, and it was Battle of the Bards.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm about to write down Drunk Bust.
Are you getting busted, or are you busting people?
This is the hard part of the town.
So you can do literally whatever you want in the town.
Yeah.
Because everything exists in the town.
Yeah, it's out of time, out of place.
It's like Journey to the Center of the Earth, except
Yeah.
it's the town.
Trying
and the
to
town
escape the town.
Yeah.
I have like an eccentric ringleader character that I built. I called it the Carnival of Untold Tales.
See, you have like cool names. I'm about to write down the words beach episode.
I want to do like a Mad Max sort of race.
I don't know. The word Bakersfield. It just popped into my mind.
I was going through my D&D stuff, and I was like, you know what doesn't get used often is the stats for dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
So I had just something...
Jurassic Town.
I definitely want to do holiday episodes.
Oh, yeah, but that feels like an easy one.
Holidays.
How do you spell laundromat? Is there a U in laundromat?
Here, let me show you the setup while we're still recording. It'll be tight in person, but on camera, I think it'll
look a lot better on camera.
Yeah.
Because then I just need to move like here-ish, so I look a little more centered, like on camera.
Yeah.
Like right here, maybe. No, that's actually just normal center. Right that's there. Good because then you're gonna crop in a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then just have like.
I would like to leave a little bit of room for error because it's like the angles get really specific.
Yeah.
And
because and then I'd say about where that like second like cable tie is, you just have like something on the table there, and then move the Well, yeah, because you don't want to be trying to hide the cables anyways.
Yeah, that's the tricky part. Yeah, so I'll be like shoulder to shoulder with the person next to me. But
that's just getting cozy.
Yeah, I think on camera it works, especially if like people are like leaning back. Oh yeah, that's much better. If I'm like,
oh yeah, that's perfect. I was a little worried about it being. No, that's perfect.
Because we'll all probably face you a little more. We'll face kind of angle.
Yeah.
So I can even. Yeah.
Maybe like turn the camera a little bit so that. Sorry, I'm being bothered right now by the table is not balanced, but because like the table's leaning more towards my side, but it's.
Oh yeah.
But this is concept.
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to ignore it. But yeah, otherwise I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, there's a little bit of room to crop on your side. And that'll balance.
Yeah, you just kind of like. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a good idea.